Yo, welcome back to my channel, man. Welcome back to my channel. I have something very detrimental to carbonation to discuss. It saddens me to actually talk about it because I would have hoped that a development like this would not take place. But, you know, just like everybody else, I'm unable to influence the path of anyone else. The only thing I can do is make a suggestion. I can make commentary, but I can't really influence the decisions that another person will make. Shout out to Devine. Shout out to Devine. She's a real crusader for truth, a crusader for fact, a crusader for justice. And, she's been defending the African community against the suspected pedophiles, the suspected homosexuals, and the suspected cult leaders. Devine dropped a bomb on Nature Boy and Carbonation. I believe this is the final nail in the coffin. It saddens me to talk about this, but one of the members of Carbonation, aka Melanation, the group that is founded and controlled by Nature Boy, one of them recently came out and admitted to contracting herpes, right? They contracted herpes. Now remember I told y'all, these people are not Rastas. Although Rastas are not immune to life circumstances, we're human just like everyone else. But I can assure you that the Carbonation organization, with its polygamist elements, with its swinger elements, are not in any way related to the Rastafari community. It saddens me to hear that EJ, the former queen of, I believe his name is Olmec. Remember Olmec and EJ used to do a podcast, right? Before she split up from Olmec and became the queen of Nature Boy, right? Now we all know that was like a terrible situation when it happened. None of us like to see when black relationships go through whatever turmoil that they go through, But it saddens me to say that EJ, a beautiful young sister, contracted herpes while a part of this organization. Now I have a few things to say about this before I sign off, Because the thing is, I need to draw a clear distinction between what the Rastafari organization promotes and what the Carbonation organization is about. First of all, there's nothing pseudo about the Rastafari organization. When we talk about morals, we're not convoluting anything. We're not beating around the bush. We mean moralistic behavior in general. So when I say that, in the Rastafari community, if a person is in a relationship, they are in a committed, exclusive relationship. There are no polygamists in the Rastafari organization, okay? And anybody who transgresses is considered an outcast because we have a strict way of life. We don't really promote cheating in the relationships. We don't promote having more than one spouse. We do not engage in this type of behavior because we look at it as being worldly behavior. If a Rasta has a woman in his life, that's an exclusive mate in his life, an exclusive counterpart. You understand? If a woman in the Rastafari community has a man in her life, that's an exclusive counterpart. We don't promote swinging from one partner to the next partner, okay? Because I think what's really taking place, what is actually happening as a result of the behavior of the Carbonation organization. Many African people are becoming skeptical. Many people are becoming skeptical about joining an organization. Just an organization in general. A communal lifestyle this whole notion of a communal lifestyle is being harmed severely by the activities of the Carbonation organization. This will make people think that any organization that chooses to live in nature and to be one with nature and to eat a vegetarian diet, people will start to think that all people who engage in this behavior are about what Nature Boy is about. Okay? So I just want to make a clear distinction. When I talk about morals, I'm not being indirect, I'm being very direct. Moralistic behavior is very important to me, very important to the Rastafari organization, and very important to the Afrocentric community in general. So when I hear people contracting herpes in these communes that people are attempting to create, I really see that it's doing a disservice to people who live a natural lifestyle, because what they actually endeavor to do is very important for us to separate from the system and to be at one with nature. But there's a way to go about that. First of all, there shouldn't just be one man in control of that organization. There should be a council which presides over all activity in an organization like that, comprised of men and women, and they can consult and make decisions about how an organization should coexist, the rules that should exist on the compound, the do's and don'ts. There should be some established framework for morality if you have a commune or you live in a communal lifestyle with a group of people. I would like to encourage everyone to not be in despair. We all have to recognize that we need to analyze everything. If we see people perpetuating themselves to be a leader, we need to question them. Including myself, you'll need to question Jamal and find out what Jamal is about before you even accept anything that Jamal has to say. Okay? Because if I'm wrong, I need to be exposed. Somebody need to get that YouTube video now and expose Jamal if something is wrong. But the thing is, I hate to see that a young sister and a group of young brothers and sisters are actually involved in this type of behavior, this soap opera, this tragic soap opera. People contracting diseases and don't even know how to cure themselves. I mean, they need to go get Dr. Sebi's handbook, go look for his daughter. Apparently, he said his daughter can also heal illnesses of that nature. So you all need to go and find Dr. Sebi's daughter quick. Or go find Mama Pill. That's the mother of Red Pill and Blue Pill. But brothers, in the future, and sisters, you all need to be careful. And this whole idea of having sex with reckless abandon, that needs to go out the window. We need to go back to a more principled lifestyle. Okay, we need to have relationships with meaning and with a foundation based in morals, principles, and one that we can relate to our culture and our heritage. Because if we continue on in this path, there will be communes of people sickening one another because they refuse to follow any code of conduct that can preserve the community. But shout out to Ashe Devine. She dropped a bomb. The world needed to know about that, and she came right on time with the information. She's not letting up, and I appreciate everything that she's doing. And once again, Carbonation are not Rastas, okay? But they are still my black brothers and sisters and my Hispanic brothers and sisters. So I think we need to still find ways to remedy whatever situation we may encounter. But before I become drenched in sweat, let me know what your thoughts are. One love.